Tales and Travels is an art and wellbeing program dedicated to the migrant women in our community. The idea came from JMW Tanner's travels. He was a great traveler and he loved learning about new cultures, languages, and the people in general that he met during his trips. So we decided to create this program that worked around the themes of identity, where we come from, the places we occupy and we live in. So we decided to reach out to the migrant community, which we weren't involved with before. In the planning stages, even before applying for the funds, so it was quite a long time before that, we had this idea in mind. Having this idea, we've tried and reach out to local charities and organizations who work with refugees and migrant people to understand better the audience and see what kind of workshop program was needed in the community and if there was something already available or not. And we came across Refugees Welcoming Richmond, who kindly reached back to us, which was nice.
So for us, it was a really exciting and welcome opportunity because we exist to help sanctuary seekers to integrate in the local area. And this was a really great opportunity to help people have a positive, creative experience, that we could actually offer something that was positive, skill-based, new, local, and an opportunity to make new relationships. I don't think anybody who came to the project has actually been here before.
It was quite great also to work with Refugees Welcoming Richmond to find out how we could overcome needs or meet needs and overcome challenges. And that was being very helpful because he helped us setting up for every kind of situation we could have found on the way, really.
The thing that really joined us as well is that we're both very rooted in community. And this was a local project for local people, but for local people who didn't actually have that connection necessarily. This place is really inspirational, really beautiful. And it connected to a lot of their stories, which surprised them. The whole sort of Turner's travels tied in very nicely to their own migration stories. And it wasn't a tragic, difficult story. It was all very positive and enlivening.
So we could see that slowly but surely there was a small community creating around the project. The feedback came back also very positive around how they felt during and after the course and the sessions, that they felt safe and they felt well-being kind of improved as well. We talked a lot about the fact that art helps us, is kind of a universal language and help us communicate with each other even without any words. We could see they felt very at home here. They needed to bring their children in. They would bring the children in and just engage with the activities with everyone else. It was very, very community and friendship-like. And it felt that way, and I'm glad that the ladies felt that way as well. Some of them told me they continue making art after the project as well, and they actually decided to pick up back on art again after a while. They couldn't anymore, but the program inspired them to continue. Because of the funding as well, we could kind of experiment with different things that we didn't before, like using new tools or engaging in a different ways that we used to. For example, the main tool of the entire project was the sketchbook, always inspired by Tanner and how he used the sketchbook as part of an extension of his own mind. Not only the participants, but everyone involved, so the staff, the volunteers involved in the project, everyone had a sketchbook and use it however they like. So for me, as Tanner's House, it became a brilliant tool for collecting information, feedback, writing down quotes. So everything that might have been useful for the evaluation, but it was also kept like a sort of art journal. So it was a sort of creative way to use the sketchbook in a way to collect the boring information you need to collect.
In the process of running the project, we then got to know Richmond Arts Services better, Marble Hill Gallery, the Vineyard Community Centre, hosted events, and it's created a little network of people who we'll continue to talk to around creative events for women who've migrated or sanctuary seekers.
We talk about the project in national conferences and in local events as well, and we could show off a lot more our work as Tanner's House in general and what we do for the community. even before finding Refugees Welcome in Richmond, we talked with a lot of other organizations who didn't end up working with us, but they still taught us a lot of things, helping us to think differently, always something new. And every museum can tell as stories to share, and all stories shouldn't be shared. So just reach out and do it. Never give it for granted that what you want to talk about is already been said. I know that for these projects and museums and trustees, they always want objectives set out and to be followed. However, that's flexibility, especially with community-based project. Flexibility is always the key. Being open-minded and be available and open to have to change what you're doing or have to change the way you're doing things, even meet projects. That is extremely important.
Rita really thought out of the box. It was really ambitious because the high quality and the creativity involved in the actual activities it really engaged people in a very deep and meaningful way. And I don't think people always expect a lot of community work. And this really had high expectations, but was always kind and people-focused. I think just a really thoughtful and imaginative approach goes a long way.